Yeah.
We're streaming now. Here it comes.
Okay.
Yeah? High quality, high quality.
Who made this?
I found it off of some dude. His name was Sile Kelton.
What a guy.
Stupid name.
Where's Nick? Get him in here.
Nick! He's not here.
Dudes
Nick.
and
Nick.
sports.
Welcome
Live.
back to Hanging Out with the Dudes on the Dudes and Sports podcast. I'm your host, PC. We have a great show for you today, but first, as always, let's introduce the dudes. Unfortunately, our boy, Mr. Howard, is not joining us tonight. You know, really, really sad day, but he is P4. What is he struggling with? What's the illness to this time that Howard's dealing with?
Here. I saw a Woj bomb about it earlier. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, this is huge news.
Lower back tightness.
Lower back tightness. That's
a
really
rough
get
one.
You.
That's gotta
it's-
be 60
you
days.
can't
Don't
sit
want-
down
It's gotta be 60
properly.
days.
You know,
You
60
throw him on the
days.
IL.
Yeah, we might have to. We have to really conserve Mr. Howard. He's a great guy to this whole entire Dude Sports podcast. You know,
We got to
he
keep
does
him for
most
that
of our
postseason run.
Yeah, exactly. But so welcome to the show. We're gonna do a few different segments here. Just kind of talking with the dudes about a few different things. First off, let's introduce the two guys that are here with us. Thankfully, they were here. We've got Mr. K Stout here first. What's up, K Stout?
I'm back. Well, I've been back.
Yeah.
We just haven't released the video that talks about the NCAA Final Four games, but that will be coming out
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah,
Howard is
absolutely.
getting that ready. But I'm here. I'm ready to go.
We're glad to have him back. Just an absolute hot takes guy. He's our enthusiast right here. But then we got the main man from way out west, Mr. P4. How are we doing today, sir?
Oh, we're fantastic. Appreciate you guys bringing me back. We're still worried about how Kyle's going to perform tonight, but either way, we're here.
Hey, we gave him the 10-day. We had to give him the 10-day. He's got a 10-day contract.
We'll see. He dressed up today. I'm very impressed.
Wow. He came prepared.
Go Mets, baby. Go Mets.
Hey, I dressed up for the occasion like always as well. So, but he's trying to impress to get back in the good graces of the dudes. He's
Not
weaseling
bad.
his way
Took the
back
trucker
in.
hat, put it on the little pillow pet back there.
I know,
see.
dude. Yeah, unbelievable.
Oh,
All
my
right, let's get to our first topic of the day. It's going to be the UFC 300 that's coming up, man. It's going to be such a great fight. Dana White throwing out $300K to the fight night bonus. Okay, just these guys are going to go at it. So we're just going to go from the main card here. So first, we're going to talk about Bo Nickel and then Cody Bungie. Let's go to
Bungie?
P4, sir. Bungie, is that Bungie? Brundage? P4, you're our
Brundage.
expert.
Brundage.
I'm sorry.
Wait, we're not even going to go over the prelims?
That's-
What are we
I mean,
doing?
again, we go over some of the prelims if you would like. I mean, like, we
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
go over the
entire card
first.
is
Yeah, this is
stacked.
insane.
All right,
Top
300!
to bottom.
I
OJ
know,
Simpson
I know,
did not
it's-
make it for 300. Why?
That
Hey.
does suck. Rest in peace.
Wait, he's got something. Give him. Oh, Simps. Oh, my goodness. Why didn't I?
There he is.
Wow. Hey, he came
R.I.P.
in person. All right, so
The only thing O.J. Simpson is guilty of is being the greatest running back in NFL history. Clip it.
hot takes.
2,000 yards in 14 games.
Unreal numbers.
All right, so which one do we want to talk about here? Do you guys want to talk about this Yusuf and
first.
Lopez fight? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No, the early prelims. What are you looking at, dude?
I was looking at the
Davidson
prelims. You
Fig-
said the prelims. Oh my
Early
goodness.
prelims.
No, we're
Okay,
talking
so-
about before
Davidson
the main
Figueiredo
card.
versus Cody Garbrandt,
You know what,
two
people?
former
You are the
champions.
expert in here. You know what? You take control, and I'll
Take
just
it
kinda
away.
go along with it. Yep.
Drink the Pepsi.
you flip the host once in a while, you know?
Fair enough. All right. We have 2 former champions. I think we have something like 17 former or current champions on UFC 300, the biggest card of the year. And it's starting out with a banger. Davidson Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt, a 135-pound match in the bantamweight division. Figueiredo obviously was the champion of 125. He has since moved up after his bouts with Brandon Moreno, and he's taken on Cody Garbrandt. He was obviously the champ of 135 after he took it off Dominic Cruz. He lost it to TJ Dillashaw. So now we got 2 past their prime champions going at it in the very
Garbrandt
first.
was a dog, though.
He had some of the greatest highlights.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at a highlight tape back when I was like 13, 14 years old, this is who you saw knocking people out. I mean, I like Figueiredo a lot, and I think he's been a great
God of
former
War,
champion.
dude.
I know, he's just so good. But Garbrandt, man, I just every time I see him step into the UFC octagon, I really think that he's just gonna exceed my expectations. Usually he falls on his face lately, so maybe I should go against that logic. But you know what? I'm a big Garbrandt guy, and I think he's gonna take care of Figueiredo here at the bantamweight division. So,
K-Stel?
I just wanted to. No, I don't. But that's the best part about it is I get to watch them. I get to learn them. All right. But I do know Bo Nickel though. I do know that guy. And Max Holloway, of course.
All right. So we'll get back to you.
Yeah, I'm listening. But 7 ranked fighters. That's cool. 7 ranked.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the stat I found.
Ton of former champions.
All right, so I like Figueiredo. I think
Even with the reach
Garbrandt's way
advantage?
past. He has no reach advantage. That's what we're looking at right
it's
now.
actually no. You're actually right. I'm wrong. I thought height meant, but his reach is
What?
you're right. 3,
Surprise piece.
2.5 inches longer. So
I don't think that will come into play. The only time 2.5 inches comes into play is right on where that pillow pet is, right back there.
That guy.
hey,
Sir
man,
Cap.
He's just living life. He's just living life back there.
All right. I like Figueiredo, God of War. He has been closer to removed. He has not had the... Get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The
the juice.
The last time that he was good
The sting.
was recent.
Right.
Last time Cody Garbrandt was good was a while ago.
Right, was when I was still in high school. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So,
like, I was,
I
like,
don't know.
fresh.
He's lost his chin. He's gotten knocked out a ton of times. Let's look at his last couple fights. 14-5, 11 KOs, 0 subs, 3 submissions. Lost by KO 4 times, lost by decision once. It's on a 2-fight winning streak. Brian Kelleher, that's not a bad fight. Trevin
first
Jones.
round.
Kai Kara France, lost to Kai Kara France, TKO. Lost to Rob Font, unanimous decision.
Yes,
Lost to
yeah.
Pedro Munoz, TKO. Dillashaw, and then he beat Cruz. So he was actually, oh my goodness, he was undefeated up until he lost to Dillashaw. But he has been on a streak right there. What's that? 5-3, 3-5. Yeah, I don't like it. I know him and Sugar, they talk and stuff, and Sugar's calling anybody out who's going to sell fights, and he'll bring Cheeto up to, even though maybe he wasn't the most deserving bantamweight. So I don't. Cody's so far removed from that. He's not even in that conversation. At least Vera wins a couple fights.
Yep.
All right, next fight, Bobby the King Green, incredible fighter, super fast, against Jim Miller. One of the most incredible stories on this entire card. Jim fucking Miller. I don't know if we're allowed to swear in this, but Bruce Buffer, he said that he will not swear on the pay-per-view or in the prelims of UFC 300.
Wow.
But the fans want him introduced as Jim fucking Miller, so I'm going to say that. And he wants to, too.
For the people. We like
Jim
the people,
Miller
please.
was in UFC 100. Jim Miller was in UFC 200. And now at, 41?
40, exactly.
At 40 years old, he is now in UFC 300. Wow. This man has been fighting in the UFC for well over a decade. Let's see. When was his first UFC fight? UFC 168, UFC 100, UFC 89 in 2008. This motherfucker is old.
Yeah,
And he won against David Barron. But he has some good fights. He's fought Nate Diaz. He's lost to Charles Oliveira semi-recently. He was kind of the guy who, after Oliveira jumped him, that's what really struck Oliveira with his kind of stardom. Beat Donald Cerrone a couple years ago. Gabriel Benitez, Alexander Hernandez lost to him.
Yeah. So Bobby Green.
Man.
Well, so do you like Bobby Green, or do you think Jim Miller's going to take it as like his? Is this going to be his final kind of hoorah? You think is Miller done after this, or has he got another?
It's
fight
been
or
his
two left?
final hoorah for a while.
It's 300
I
now.
mean-
It'd be a great time to be your last hoorah.
Yeah, I don't know if he wants to do the retirement thing there. He's kind of like a down-to-earth fucking blue-collar guy.
Okay.
He's not going to make a show out of it like Henry Cejudo or one of these.
Right.
Right. He's more Cerrone, him and Cerrone, like those kind of guys who they just want to. He won't show up and fight. Honestly, I would be surprised. Jim Miller probably retires after all of his fights since he's been 35.
Right.
And he's like, oh, they gave me an offer. I think once those offers stop coming, that's when he'll retire. Because that dude's just a fighter. Bobby Green, you know what? Bobby Green's very similar in that same kind of aspect. He is just a fighter, dude. Him, Nate Diaz, kind of like the gatekeepers of certain divisions. This is not a great fight for him.
Bobby Green did just lose to Jalen Turner too, and
Jalen Turner's also on this card. Yeah. Bobby Green got fucked up by Jalen Turner, actually.
Yeah.
It was insane. Kyle, you seen that clip?
No,
Yes, I have. No, have I seen a UFC clip? I think I have.
Bobby Green, Jalen Turner. Look it up on your
look
phone.
it up.
Looking now.
So, obviously, he beat Tony Ferg, which was very sad. Lost to Islam. Massacre. Yeah, Bobby Green, he's kind of that journeyman guy. Him, you know who else is kind of filling that role, which makes me very sad, and this was on UFC 299 last month, was Kevin Holland. He lost, and that made me sad. I like MVP too, but Holland, I don't want him to be another Bobby Green where they're not going to give him a shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, in this fight, I don't know.
We'll see how it goes. I mean, you can see that. I mean,
What's the odds? But
it's,
yeah,
Bobby
probably
Green
Jim
is the
Miller.
favorite, I think. Oh, I can look. Yeah. Bobby Green's the favorite. Minus 180 plus 150 though, so it's not like
BYU coach Mark Pope going to Kentucky.
No,
Really?
way, really.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Breaking news.
Interesting, Bob.
That is nuts. We can talk about that a little bit. You guys want to keep going through this MMA stuff?
Yeah,
Which one is
yeah.
those you like from the prelims, P4?
The juice is loose. R.I.P. All right, I don't know if you mother effers are lying or what the heck's going on. My live says only one watching right now, and I'm watching it.
Unbelievable.
So I need the comments to be live.
Unbelievable.
I need you guys commenting. I need you guys questions for UFC. This is ridiculous from our fans.
Right. We're just trying to.
We
have
thought
a good
Kyle
time
was on
here.
the hot seat. You guys are on the hot seat. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
That's
Just
unbelievable.
trying our best.
Where are the fellas at?
The fellas are here, but it is what it is. We keep rolling. We keep going. Do you want to talk about Jalen Turner, or do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just run through these real
Yusuf?
quick. Jessica Andrade, she was a fucking champion. She's pretty good. She might beat Marina. I don't know. Jalen Turner, he's pretty good. He'll probably win this fight. This guy doesn't look like he has much of a chin. Yeah, he's been knocked out 3 times. He's 34. Yeah, I'm taking Jalen Turner in that one. Sadiq Yusuf versus David Lopez, Portuguese spelling. Sadiq Yusuf, he's a great fighter. Diego Lopez has kind of found this really hot streak.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of became Instagram famous within kind of cult favorite among UFC fans.
Yeah.
Let's get your guys' thoughts on those guys if you know any of them.
I know Yusuf a little bit. I know I watched him for a little while. I know he did just lose to Barboza, which was, that was not like it. I mean, it's a unanimous decision, so it's not like he got knocked out. But he seems like he's been on the rise. But then, Lopez has also been pretty good. The odds have it right now as Lopez being the guy to move on, and I understand that the UFC guys really like Lopez, but I personally really like Yusuf, and I'm gonna go with the upset for Yusuf, and I think it's not gonna go to the 3-round decision. I think one of these guys is gonna knock each other out.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yeah, Edson Barbosa is a tough loss, but I guess I'll take Diego. He has a weird tattoo. I want to talk about his tattoo a little bit.
That is kind of a wild tattoo.
Can we see the tattoo? Are we able to pull that up on the share the screen?
You have to. It'd be
Yeah, you want me to?
Yeah, we can. I think.
Server. I'm pretty sure anyone can do it.
Yeah, you're right. I think you are. Where's our Jamie? We don't have him, bro.
Jamie,
I
pull
got
that
you.
up, please.
Jamie.
I
Hey,
got-
we're looking for a
Lopez.
Jamie. We're taking applications for a Jamie.
Okay.
Jamie, look that up. Help me out.
Whoa, Matrix.
Hey, yo!
Whoa! What did I do? Jeez. I was like, oh, is
Here we
this
go.
showing up? Because I never got confirmation it was
So,
showing up.
Wow,
I
let's
see
look
it.
at this tattoo.
I see it.
Can't even see that tattoo.
Can we zoom in there, Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie, can we get a better photo?
Just got a big old
Oh,
huff
wow,
and
awesome.
puff from
What
the
is
dog.
it? What is it?
Always accept cookies. Always accept cookies. Always accept
No, no, no!
That's not the type of image we want to be.
He actually did it.
What is this? Dream, believe, and make it happen. Oh my gosh.
This guy does not speak English, ladies and gentlemen. He only speaks Portuguese. And that's his fucking chest tattoo.
It is hard to go from Portuguese to English. I will say that. As a
Dream,
Oh,
believe,
yeah, when you were born
and
in
make
Ecuador.
Yeah.
it happen.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Diego
Look at
Lopez
that.
seem to have.
Is that the same font?
Look at that.
Is that the same
Somebody
font
has to have
from
really,
The Nightmare Before Christmas?
I
Is it?
think it
I
is.
think so.
Honestly, it's the same. They both got it from the same Word doc. They just copy and paste.
Kidnap the Santa Claus, throw him in the bag. That's what I see.
You guys are clowns.
Is that,
You
is, that,
guys
is, that a, is that a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?
It's Halloween. It's always been a
Nice.
Halloween movie.
Okay. As long as we're on the same page.
What?
Who says Halloween?
How about Holly? Is Holly Holm gonna win? You think Holly Holm's gonna win?
Oh.
She's 42. I don't
No,
know.
Kayla Harrison. Did you see Kayla Harrison? Do I have to share my screen again?
Sure.
Kayla Harrison is jacked.
Kayla Harrison.
Oh my gosh.
Kayla.
Yeah, she is jacked. Oh,
It's crazy, dude.
hold on.
She's fighting at 135. When I first saw it, I thought it was a Photoshop. I thought someone was like, yeah, that was her when she was fighting at 45. But now she's at 35. I thought that was Photoshop. I thought
she
someone
is
put
jacked. Bro.
like her face
That's
over like
nuts.
just
Goodness gracious.
Michael Chandler. And,
So
like,
yeah,
put a bra
Holly
on it.
Holm or that. I changed my stance. I don't
Look
think.
up UFC 300. She's also like a couple
dude?
time Olympic champion. Stop. No canceling. Don't cancel us.
Sorry, Kyle. Just
Yeah,
said
look
she
at
took
that.
my-
That's silly,
That-
man.
that
That
was-
is silly.
That's like her official MMA photo shoot for the UFC 300. I did not think that was real. It's Michael Chandler with a bra on.
Look at the size of those arms!
She would fuck everybody up.
She'd beat
She'd
us
beat up
all.
Sugar Sean, dude.
No.
She'd fuck up everybody. Look at her.
Who,
Strong.
is she going against that blonde and the white right there?
She drank her milk when she
see-
was a kid. that's
Right there.
That's a million.
Holly Holm? Yeah, that's her,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
over. It's over. There's no way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Holly Holm's a good fighter. No,
as long as
Taylor
we're
Harrison is
unanimous
crazy.
about that.
That's
Okay, what
bananas.
about? Oh, I really like this one. I know these two guys: Calvin Cater versus Aldermean Sterling.
Aljo.
Can't speak. Yeah, Aljo. So, bro, I really like Cater. I really do.
Look up Aljo. Pull
But
up Aljo.
Aljo is
Aljo's big as heck too.
nuts. Aljo is a different human being.
I'm learning all of this with you guys as well.
Oh yeah, here you go. You want to see it? Well, that's not him at 300. Where's his 300 one? Hold on. Here's this photo of him though.
I got you. Oh, double.
Oh.
Double screen share. Here, I got you. Just keep yours open.
Oh my word.
Yeah, dude, he's
Look at his
nuts.
traps. How do you get traps like that?
Double screens.
No, No, definitely not from eating pancakes. That's definitely not
SARMs?
traps.
Mm-hmm.
D-ball?
I don't know. No way, bro.
You in the
They got
comments.
SCs.
Let us know.
Do you think he's
What's he
on?
taking?
What is he on?
He is.
Okocheo.
That guy is ridiculous. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Now,
got
so he's
Sterling.
moved up.
Decatur's
He's moved
awesome.
up since he's lost to Sugar Sean.
But Decatur's tough, bro. But Decatur's on a 2-fight losing streak. He got knocked out last time.
Yeah, he was good for a second. But fucking
Arnold Allen.
Max Holloway showed him up. Freshman came to play, baby. I'm the best boxer in UFC, baby.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take Sterling. I mean, I like Cater a lot, but he's on a 2-fight losing streak, and Sterling just.
Sterling's
looks
still a good
fine.
fighter.
Yeah, I think Sterling's gonna. I think Sterling's gonna take it.
If I sat like this the whole time.
What the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, I
Did you
have
see-
no idea what you're talking about. Dude, what are you?
So
doing?
today we're going to be talking about the NFL draft and what we can get from guys like Jalen Daniels.
We like Jalen Daniels. All right. Well,
You're a clown.
I don't know
Let's keep
why
it-
we're talking about Jalen.
Power
Daniels
through,
with
power
UFC.
through, power
Come on.
through.
We're almost there. We got
Yuri Prohaska versus Alexander Rakic. Yuri. Yuri's
Yeah,
a
Yuri.
samurai.
Yeah, Yuri's crazy. Who did Yuri lose to lose the belt? Was it Jones?
No,
it was-
Yuri
it was-
lost
it was,
to Pereira.
Poatan, yeah.
Alex Pereira.
Poatan.
Alex Pereira, he's 9-2, and his last fight was against Yuri Prohaska, UFC 295. That was the same card that Tom Aspinall won the interim belt over the other big guy, who's
Right.
goofy looking,
Yeah, that was
Sergey Pavlovich.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right, now we get the main card finally. Here, Kyle, you can talk about. How about you talk about Mr. Bo Nickel here? Are you excited about Bo Nickel?
I love Bo. I think Bo's taking it all the way home. The name Bo is cool. The last name is cool because it's spelled with an A instead of an E, so it just makes it more badass. So that's the only reason. And Brundage is such a stupid name. It's such a dumb name. They're both good fighters, but Bo Nickel, that's an American name right there. He's not even American, right?
No,
Or he's
Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel is a
Graduated from Penn State.
Yeah,
four-time
yeah, so he was.
NCAA finalist, 3-time NCAA champion at Penn State University. Listen, to be a really dominant UFC fighter, you gotta be like incredible at one thing. Like you either be good or great at a bunch of things, but you have to be the best at something.
And your name's
And
also
there
got to be
is
Bo
nobody-
Nickel.
There is nobody in the UFC that is trying to take down Bo Nickel.
Focus.
I don't think.
Focus,
I don't think
thank
any
you.
of them are. So
I don't
think
know
Bo
how they're
Nickel-
doing this, but Bo Nickel. Let's get a FanDuel Sports got Bo Nickel at minus 3,500.
That's
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's a little crazy.
3,500.
3,500. Dude, he's that good.
Bet $3,500. Win $100.
That's how 3,500 works. The Bo Nickel is going to be an easy win. So hey P4, put
Plus-
3,500 down on that and see if it wins.
No chance. Brundage comes out, fucking two-piece, done. 7 seconds. Craziest knockout in UFC history. Joe Rogan's going nuts. I'm fucking down $3,500.
Gosh dang it! Well, I got the next one.
Lose my fucking mind.
Speaking
Bo
of the
Nickel's
next
pretty good.
fight,
He's crazy good with his hands too. His Joe
Yeah.
Rogan podcast, he explains a lot. He's kind of being a I don't know if he's a media darling yet, but he's kind of playing the face a little bit. He's just hanging out. I'm having a good time. I'm just a wrestler, man. He's Joe Rogan. He's doing something with Jocko for UFC 300 where he's gonna hang out with fans after the fight. But he's not like a party guy. He's not really. I know I talk about Sean a lot, but he puts his life out kind of everywhere, so it's easy to follow like the steps of a champ. So I think it's interesting. But Sugar, he goes like to the club and stuff. This guy, I don't know what he does. It feels like he like goes and reads a book after the fight, like Sun
he's-
Tzu, Art of War. or
he's
some
like
shit.
he's meditating for at least 2 extensive hours and
The art
getting his
of
mind
war.
right.
Sugar does too, by the way. Sugar, I know you're meditating and all that stuff. I don't want you to come at me, dog.
He's
No,
coming
we love
at
sugar.
you.
We love sugar on this podcast.
Yeah.
One,
One of
sugar,
the
sugar's
biggest.
our home.
Sugar fan. If the Mets won, if this was closer to $2.99 or the Mets lost today, I was wearing the Sugar stuff. But I got the hat.
He's got the hat.
But the Mets, let's talk about the Mets real quick. Mets are
You
good.
want to talk about the Mets now?
Sorry, guys.
Are we
Mets
moving
good.
on?
Breaking news. Mets are good.
Do you just want to pick the winners real quick of the last ones? Well, who, Oliveira?
Oh,
or...
that was it. That was it on the Mets. That was it. I just want to make sure that we had that breaking news. Wait. Royals are garbage. Royals are garbage. Breaking news.
Nick.
Right now.
94.
Yeah, you guys are going to be, what, 9-7?
We're going to lose 95
after
games,
this
but
week?
you know what? It's okay. We'll enjoy it while it's
97
raining.
after
A man
this
named
weekend?
Vinadal says Bo Nickel is a ginger and doesn't have rights.
Well, ban that kid, chat.
Bad.
Ban him.
Ban him. Ban him.
Mod,
Ban him. Jamie,
mod.
ban him.
Mod ban.
We have no
Get
mods.
that guy out of here. Yeah, we only have 3 viewers.
Okay,
It's
where
okay
we
then.
at? We got to be
We
live.
are at Oliveira. We're almost there. We can get sidetracked. Charles Oliveira, and I don't really know the other guy's name. I know he's favored, but I love Charles Oliveira, and I think he's going to destroy the Armenian. So I have Oliveira.
Armand
Quick and easy.
Sarukian.
Armand Saruki.
Armand's pretty good, though. Armand's pretty good. I like Charles. Do Bronx.
Yeah, I
I
think
think it has a name, but he's kind of ducking Islam. He's kind of being like a little Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Going out there, he's gonna fight whoever he wants to fight on his terms and his turf, all that kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
like, Charles, come on.
All right, we got the BMF belt right here with Justin
Ooh,
Gaethje
big
and
fight.
Max Holloway. Okay,
5
gonna be
rounds.
huge.
5 rounds.
Huge fight. I also think it's going to go 5 rounds. However, I think Max Holloway is a dog, and I love Gaethje to death. I really do. But I think Holloway is going to stand his ground, and he's going to get that one last punch in the 5th round, and Gaethje's going to go down, and that $300K bonus going to Holloway.
Like it. I like it. Have we seen the new shorts? Kyle, you look
They
busy.
are pretty cool.
I am
Pick up-
busy. Checking
find
some
the
other
video.
stuff.
No, find the picture of the brand new UFC shorts and share.
Here, I got you already.
Yeah, just do it. Because I got like 50 million things up.
You're
Right
a
now.
clown.
Here, they look like this.
He said the
For all of our
nails
viewers.
Stink.
That's what they look like.
Look at the screen. It's loading.
Dude,
It's loading. Here it is.
you see the floral shorts here? These nice floral shorts.
Look at those.
Great. I really like
Look at
how
those.
the UFC's going back to that. The UFC
Flowers on the crotch.
Pull up the picture of all of them. Let's see all the new custom ones. Because Cody Brundage even got one. Or, no, Brandon Allen. Sorry, Brandon Allen. Who was he fighting again? Was it Cody Brundage? Someone got purple shorts.
right here.
Yeah. Nice.
Gaethje has black, and then these are.
Yeah, Gaethje's black, so he's got like the little stars and stripes on there. That's one of Kyle's favorites. And Alex Pieta, obviously his little throwback to his
Here's some close up.
crazy time. Like, I don't know, what does he do? He puts on face paint.
Yeah, it's like a whole I don't know what technically that those people were called over in the area that he.
Aztec.
So I don't want to
Yeah.
miss. But yeah, those new shorts are gonna be fire.
Bum 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 bum.
And then also Wei Li Zhang.
Yeah, well, I just think Wei Li Zhang's gonna win. I mean,
Oh, I was saying the shorts, but yes, I agree.
yeah, I think she's just gonna. Yeah,
Did you even say if you like Holloway or Gaethje?
no, I like
Okay,
Holloway.
you
Yeah, he said
like
he's gonna knock
Holloway.
him out in the 5th
Gaethje?
round.
You like Gaethje? Ka.
I like Gaethje, but I like Holloway better.
I think Holloway's gonna.
I do know Holloway.
He didn't look. His UFC picture did not make him. He didn't look. He's moving up. He's
Now we're
going to 55 from
judging.
45.
We're judging now.
Well, I mean, I showed you the other pictures. Taylor Harrison cut. She looked that big.
Is your mic? Flip
All
that
right,
mic
we're
around.
going to
Flip
the
that mic
main
around.
event here. We've got Poatan versus Jamal Hill. Really excited about this fight. However, I think Mr. Poatan or Alex Pieta is going to crucify Jamal Hill and expose him, and he's going to have a nice title reign here at the light heavyweight. And yeah,
Where'd he go?
Where'd
he go?
I don't know.
He's gone.
Hold on.
Get him back!
Come on. Hey, tech.
I don't know where he's at. It's just a nightmare.
Ah, jeez, this is
He
catastrophic.
put it over. He put the finger over. It's not a technical issue.
It is a technical issue.
Look at him! I told you!
Holy crap, he's back. Anyways, do you like Poatan or you like Jamal Hill?
Alex Pieta.
Yeah, me too. I like
He's a good fighter.
Oh.
Jamal Hill, he's acting so silly on social media right now. He's 12-1. He's a good fighter. When he fought, former NCAA basketball player, I think, or had scholarship offers.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right on that. Yeah, I mean, I think Poatan's just gonna wipe the floor with it. But all right,
double champ. That's gonna be double champ, by the way. That's kind of big.
Yeah, it is big. It's really big.
Right? It's a
No, I thought it was a light heavyweight defense. No, because he was at light heavyweight.
Already?
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, he
Light.
dropped. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
He
'cause
dropped the
light
belt at
heavyweight.
85.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our UFC 300 preview. Phenomenal work there by obviously Mr. P4. K Stelt's really on the brinks. We're really we've actually P4 have I been maybe considered to take that 10-day away since he had no input for that entire.
What are you
entire
talking
thing.
about? What are you
It's
talking
just-
about? I've been
it's just
focusing on the
nuts.
next segment, pal. Been
Okay,
focusing on
well
the next
then
segment.
you better carry your weight here.
All right.
Do
I
or
have
die.
I have one thing to say for both of you. All right. It's a question. It's actually an odds question. All right. All right. Did the Oakland Athletics pay their players more this year than Shohei Ohtani's translator lose in gambling money? If that makes any sense.
It was 180 million, right?
No, the losses.
The losses was 180. I
No,
thought he
he
bet like 140 or
no
something.
he bet 180. He had some type of, or this year, I guess. This year, like what he got caught for, if that makes any sense. No. There's no look up. It's over under.
No, I know, but I was just okay. I was just trying to see what the number was of Ohtani's getting, but I'm gonna say
No. Oakland Athletics
I'm gonna
payroll
say-
or
I'm gonna say over, but barely
over.
over.
So his interpreter lost more this year than the Oakland Athletics pay their players.
Yeah,
I will say the Oakland Athletics, their payroll right now is $45 million or 42.
Oh.
42. Let's go 42. Let's make it easy. Let's make it hard actually.
So it's a lot less.
P4. Did his interpreter?
Definitely less. They don't have anybody.
You guys are wrong. Sadly, or I think thankfully, the A's pay their players more than Shohei's interpreter lost this year in gambling. He lost $40 million.
It's a win.
The A's pay their players $42 million a year. No, but total, which is so pathetic. It's unbelievably pathetic. But let's talk about baseball. Let's talk about the Mets. Let's talk about the Royals. Apparently, P4 thinks the Mets are the greatest team of all time, which is okay to believe. I think the Royals are right now the hottest team in baseball, which is actually a stat or a fact, both, whatever you want to say. But guys, let's start it off right now with our divisional winners. Who do you think is going to win it all at the end of the year? I'll pull up what me and what just happened? What just happened? Cool. Okay, so let me share my screen real quick of what I got. Screen, please. All right, hold on. It's coming. It's coming.
This is a great time
These
to talk about.
Are my... Okay, go
New
ahead.
Sponsor.
Yep. Go ahead.
Our new sponsor. It's
Anybody.
Dudes in
It could be
Sports.
you.
Yeah, we'll do anybody. Your ad could be here
Give
in
us
our
money.
podcast. We need money.
Give us money.
So who you got?
So here's my predictions right now. This is before the season started. I think I made this like 2 weeks before opening day. I had the Baltimore Orioles winning the AL East. I had the Minnesota Twins winning the Central. Houston Astros winning the AL West. The Chicago Cubs winning the NL Central. The Atlanta Braves winning the NL East. And the Dodgers winning the NL West. Now I will pull up right now the standings for all the teams right now. Who's in first for all of them? Right now the Yankees. Boo.
Yeah,
No Yankees. The Yankees right now are in first place in the AL East. They're actually, I believe, the best team right now record-wise at 10-3. They lead.
Correct.
They lead the Orioles
the
right
Dodgers
now.
are 10-5, but I mean,
The Guardians right now are 9-3. They lead the Central. The Royals are right behind them though, 9-4. The Texas Rangers, the West, AL West. Why are they stinky? The AL West Rangers are 7-6. Who's in second place? The Angels. Mike Trout.
We're the M's.
The M's are in third. They're 5-8 right now, starting at the beginning
Yep.
of the year.
Mets are
Big game last
5-8. Braves
They
are
win.
leading right now. I
No,
believe
it's
they're
the
7
Mariners.
and
The Mets are 4-7.
no. The Mets are 5-7. You guys just won today.
You are 5.
Oh, Baseball Reference has it wrong.
They're slower. Yeah, the M's are they're 5-8. They're not doing that well. Braves, I believe, are 7-4 right now.
Yeah, 7-4.
Brewers 8-3. Pirates are right behind them. They're
Yelich.
9-4. And then the Dodgers.
That's it. Never.
Dodgers are 10-5. So that's what we got right now. A couple of interesting things. The Twins are 4-6. They're playing stink ball right now. The
Good.
White Sox are the worst team in baseball.
Good.
God, we don't see this, by the way.
What do you mean? Oh, I'm looking at my right here situation. But this is what I got right here for whatever it's worth. But I will take that off right now so we can start talking about what we really want to talk about, and that's the division winners. Let's start off with the AL East. Who do we believe is going to win the AL East at the end of the season right now? PC, I don't know if you know much about the teams in here, but
I did a little bit of research, nothing crazy. I think so. I remember the Orioles were really good last year.
They won?
And they were, they ended up unfortunately losing in the divisional round. Yeah, the divisional round they lost. They got upsetted. But they have a really great roster. I really enjoy I really enjoy Gunnar Henderson. And also, Santander's really good. I really like, what's the kid that just came up, the 2020 draft pick?
oh, Jackson
Holiday.
Jackson Holiday.
Yeah, Jackson Holiday. He'll be cool to see him up there. But I also, I actually really like the Toronto Blue Jays. I don't really know how much about their pitching staff, but I like Vlad Jr., and I really like Bichette and those type of guys. So, I really think the Baltimore Orioles are going to be the ones that win the American League East, but watch out for those Blue Jays. Even though they're starting off slow, they can catch fire pretty quickly.
Yeah, the Blue Jays, their rotation was supposed to be like the best in baseball. Gossman and I think Barry. I don't know if Barrios is still on that squad, but they got some dudes on there. Yeah, they're last right now in the AL East.
Yeah, but it's only 13 games in. You're
P4. The Yankees are winning the AL East, right? Is that what you got? You got the AL East winners.
Yeah.
New York Yankees. P4
Yankees stink.
Yankees.
Are we looking forward?
We're
They
looking-
are right now.
Who's going to win at the end of the year? Who do you think's got it? Maybe
Orioles.
Orioles.
I like their catcher.
Rutschman. Got a lot of young guys, bro. They got their first round picks.
Hey, shout out Adley Rushman's uncle or grandpa, I think. He plays racquetball with my grandpa.
Oh, wow. Shout out.
Absolutely. Get him on the pod. We'll
Mike,
talk.
Shout out.
Get him on the pod. Boston, hey.
Talk about DeChambeau right now. Grandpa Mike would be all over DeChambeau.
Oh, DeChambeau.
He's killing it in the Masters right now.
Masters, he's -7, yeah. And Scotty Sheffield shot is at -6.
He's doing some other stuff.
Tiger.
-7. Oh my goodness. So what? Hojgaard is the only one who has a chance? Suspended.
No, there's a ton of people. There's 3 days left. He got suspended because of the daytime stuff.
Oh, final for today.
We're getting way off track.
We are.
What else is baseball? What's the P4? Did you pick an American League?
He said
team
Orioles.
to
He likes
I don't
Rutschman.
really care. Yeah, the Orioles.
I think the Red Sox may have it. I don't know if they will, though. Their pitching's doing a lot better.
Oh, I wish we had Nick here. Tyler O'Neill's killing it right now.
He is. The Red Sox have the best starting rotation ERA in baseball at like 1.08. It is crazy. Even though they decide to skim all their money and pay Mbappe because their owner owns Liverpool, Manchester. I forgot who
I
they're.
have no idea.
I forgot. That's a Nick Howard question. P4, I got a couple of questions to ask you. Right now in the American League, you can just guess. Who do you think is first in slugging for the American League? Right now. First in slugging, first in OPS, first in home runs, and first in stolen bases, and first in runs scored.
Who wasn't home run or fielding percentage, so I'm going to guess Bobby Witt.
No, this is the Kansas City Royals. The Kansas City Royals are studly right now. I can't even believe I'm saying it right now. They're 7 games.
I thought you were asking me to guess a player.
I mean, it would have been Bobby. Bobby right now is leading every metric. It was a good guess. The best run differential in baseball, not just the American League in baseball, is the Royals. I never believed this would happen, but the Royals are playing some ball.
They are balling.
And they're not only playing some ball, they're going up against the Mets, who just beat the Braves, 16 to 4 or 7?
Yeah, it was 16 to 4.
Yeah, they gave up a couple home runs at the end, but yeah, Luis Guillermo ended up.
P4, what about the Mets is going on? Because I remember at the beginning of the season they were playing some Mets ball. Frank the Tank was going all over it. You know, he was saying the team sucks, the team stinks like he always does. But what about the Mets? What do you like about them? Are you believing a little bit? I mean, it's a good win against the Braves team. Oh my, what do we got here? Okay.
Here we go. So opened up in Milwaukee. No bueno. That's an L. Let me find that red. It's no good.
Okay.
Then Milwaukee again. 6-7. I mean, that's a good run score for us. 7, no good. It was Severino's first ever start for the Mets. Didn't pitch great. Then 1-4. That's no good.
I watched that game. It was a tough watch.
0-3. Was that the game that was on?
Yeah, it was the one that was. No, it was on MLB TV or something like that. It was on something goofy.
McGill. That's a rough pitch right there. But he ended up doing pretty good the other day.
Hey, Piamps, it's former Royal.
Today.
Oh wait, no, he's on Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So save. I was like, he's on the Mets.
All right. Detroit. That's a little loss. That's no good. Sorry. Should be red.
Get it to red.
No runs. That's bad. That's really bad.
You don't want that at all. Yeah, just cross it out. We don't need to see that.
Yeah, it didn't even happen.
Then we lost again, 3-6. No good. Rain or shine. The Mets were just struggling in Detroit. They were, and a couple of games were rained out, but and also in Cincinnati, also the Milwaukee series. It's kind of weird too. But we ended up winning that game. That's good. Then we ended up beating Cincinnati on the opener. That's very good. 2 runs. I mean, it's kind of the story of the Mets is that the Mets, they always they can't run support the good pitching. We'll blow out a team. Whatever we did today, it was 16-5, 16-7, whatever it was. But we'll do that when we give up a lot of runs. But look at this. This is a 1-3 loss. This is a 1-4 loss. This is a 0-5 loss. This was a 2-1 win. So that's a bad example. 6-9 loss. That doesn't really.
69. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like this.
It's a good loss. It's a good loss.
But that's no good. But then win to end the series in Cincinnati, first series win of the season. Then we go into Atlanta. We win. We ended up losing. That was a close game, though. Hauser, he didn't do awful. I am kind of liking our bullpen more than I thought I was. But that's no good. But then we win this, and this is very good. Now, if we skip ahead, this is what I was trying to get to. Sorry. This weekend, tomorrow, Friday. Let's see, 7:10 p.m. What are these, in Eastern time?
Yeah,
Does that mean Pacific?
It is 6:10 p.m. Central Time. So Pacific people, it would be 4:10. So it'd be
4:10. All right.
yeah. So it goes Friday is at 6:10 Central Time. Saturday is at 12:40. So and then on Sunday is also at noon at 12:40.
Yeah,
So that's Saturday. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I'll watch those. And one of these games is broadcast, isn't it? Or is it just SNY?
Just SNY. You can't because unless hey, you know what? I don't know about you, Kyle, but I'm a big Bally hater where I can't watch my own team.
Yeah, no, Bally
unless I pay
sucks.
$20 to watch my own team play.
Are we seeing
Like
what
it's
this
the
guy's
only
doing
thing they
here?
own. It's ridiculous. Awful.
It'll get
I
to.
wish Bally wouldn't exist. But I am ready to beat the Mets because it's not all about the Mets this year.
Look
It's
at
about them Royals.
what he's doing here. 99-0. That's got to be the best game ever played. Infinity. They actually don't even stop playing. They keep going.
There's our live. Hey, take a screenshot of this chat, and when he's
Clip
wrong, we can expose him. Clip it.
This is the
Clip
final
it.
score.
There's the predictions. Live from the Dudes and Sports
Yeah.
podcast for the Mets
And I'm
versus
sticking
Royals
to it.
series.
Okay, let's continue on a little bit. We'll go quick here. We just say a team. It doesn't really matter. I just want to hear what you guys say. American League Central. Who's winning that one? You pick whoever you want to pick, except for the White Sox. Just pick any team except for the White Sox, and it's a good chance they're going to win the fuck.
I'm picking the Cleveland Guardians. I like the Cleveland Guardians. I think they're pretty good. I think they've got
Guardians.
some really great players.
P4
over
picks the
there.
Guardians too.
Yeah,
Guardians with 82
Josh
wins.
Naylor
Nah,
and
man.
Jose Ramirez, bro. By the way, did you like them better? What's a better name, the Guardians or the Indians? Let's just settle the debate right now.
Are we going to get canceled?
No, we won't get canceled. It's just a genuine question. Did you like the name better if it was the Indians, or would you like it better if it was the Guardians? Simple.
I think I like the Guardians. I'm not saying that
I like
just
the
to say.
Guardians.
I
too.
like
mean,
the
the
Guardians.
Indians is cool, but
It makes more sense. It makes more sense because they have those 4 statues or whatever outside the
Yeah,
city.
no, yeah.
So it was
It
clever.
was a good name change. Yeah.
The Indians sound like there were multiple schools around my area that their mascot was the Indians. So,
Either
But-
way.
I'm picking the
Josh.
Royals. I'm drinking the
Of
Kool-Aid.
course you are.
I am,
Great.
of course.
Now we're gonna lose 95 games because you said that.
Of course we're gonna lose.
Here,
Yeah.
hey, chat, clip this now, and then whenever the Royals really suck this year again, we can blame K-Stel over here for jinxing our.
They are
Royals.
they're leading the league in the MLB in a ton of metrics. It's not like the 2021 Royals where they were kind of skimming off of wins. They have a fantastic. No, don't even show me that P4. All right, they have one of the best ERAs in their starting pitching. All right, rotation. Their bullpen is locking down. They're hitting unbelievable. They're first in the AL in home runs. Has that ever happened ever? Ever? I don't think it has. In that ballpark, what are we doing here? We're not drawing.
Keep talking.
No.
Keep talking.
Look at this guy. He's drawing a dude. I'm picking the Royals. All right, let's go to the AL West. Tigers, Angels, Athletics, Mariners, Houston. Houston, they have a problem. Let's be honest.
4-10, poopy.
Oh, my
Thank
word.
God. Cheaters.
Hunter Brown gave up 11 hits in 1 inning. You know when the last time that happened? It never happened. That was the first time it ever happened.
Wow.
It's the most hits ever given up
All-time
in the
low.
first inning. Ever. But I'll start it off. I'm picking the Rangers still. I think the Rangers have a studly offense, and their pitching is going to come through and win. But I think the AL West is just the Mariners look stinky. They look stinky. And all you guys that are P4's buddies out there that are big Mariners guys, I've been saying this for a while. Your owner, or not owner, but your GM just doesn't have the attitude that I want for a team. And this is just what shows for
it. 84 wins.
84 wins. That's all he wants. I think that's a pathetic attitude to have for a GM who has guys like J-Rod, who's their catcher? Cal Raleigh, Ty France. I mean, and then J.P. Crawford is in there.
Haniger.
And then the rotation they have
Luis Castillo.
Castillo's in there.
They got two guys on IL though.
I know, and it's also like what are we?
Mulos.
13 games
We're
into
13 games in. You know what? Since we've been talking crap on them, I think Julio gonna go off. I'm gonna take the Mariners because I think Julio's gonna. They're gonna figure it out. They have a few guys injured right now. And listen, it's
I won't be surprised.
we've
What?
13 games.
What is
13
this?
games in the year
What is this?
so far out of 182.
What is that?
Okay. So I think the Mariners are gonna take the ALS.
I would not be surprised. Julio Rodriguez normally is a second half guy, so definitely not surprised. P4, who's winning the AL West? You got the Athletics, right? Oakland A's take the
Probably.
West.
Of Sacramento.
Of Sacramento, absolutely. All right, so
Go Kings.
let's move on to the NL. Let's go to the NL East. P4, who's won the NL East?
Well, Braves have shown that they stink. Spencer Strider's probably out for the rest of the season.
He's getting Tommy
cry
John.
about it. So will Kodai Senga. But if the Mets bullpen keeps on pitching how they're pitching, if Brett Baty continues to be the best third baseman in baseball, cry about it, Guardians fans, and don't even come at me, Cardinals fans, with who the heck is that goofball, Nolan Arenado? Oh my goodness, goofball. But however, yeah, it's definitely. Phillies are pretty good too. I mean, it's a tough division. I don't think the Marlins are much of anything, and obviously the Nationals stink too. But
I'm gonna pick the Phillies. I think just because Bryce
the Mets are
Harper.
pretty good.
I think the Braves are finally figuring out what happens when their season isn't going the way it planned like it did last year. Like everything the Braves did last year went well. And that's just what happens with baseball teams. And this year it's not going well. Spencer Strider is figuring out he can't grip a ball without sunscreen and rosin, and it has to do some bull crap that all these elite pitchers now are blasting their arms and stuff like that because they're trying to do new grips and they explode their arms. Acuna's having an awful start to the season. I'm not saying that will continue. I had the Braves as my best team starting the year, but I mean, from the way they're playing, they've given up 59 runs as a first place team, which isn't. I mean, the Dodgers have given up 68, but they've also scored 81. So I don't know much about that. I think I'm going to pick the Phillies just because Bryce Harper. And, I mean, they got guys. They've been there before.
They got Schwarby.
He's the most overrated player in baseball, in my opinion.
Oh! Hot take. Take that top.
Schwarber?
Flip it.
You serious? Schwarber just...
I like Schwarby, bro.
He's
he steps
literally...
in the batter's box in the playoffs, and I think he's hitting a home run every time he steps up to the gosh dang plate. He may not be good in the 182 games, but if he's on your bench or a DH for you coming up to play with there's guys on second and third base, I'm okay with him taking a shot at it.
I think the Mets... If the Mets don't have injuries, and if they get Kodai Senga back, they get him back, and they're floating. If the Mets are floating, I think they have a shot. I think the Lindor's going to have to. I know Lindor's kind of getting his feet out of the water a little bit. I'm not too bad about the Mets, but I think it's going to be a pretty competitive division at the top three.
Yeah.
Nationals are always going to stink. Marlins are garbage. They're garbage.
There.
But yeah, I think I'm just going to be safe and pick the Phillies. I don't like the Braves at all. I think Braves country is stupid. But yeah, let's pick Phillies. We got Phillies, and then P4's got Mets, which isn't a bad take. I wouldn't be surprised if the Mets figure it out.
This Kyle's sad that the
This
Royals
is
stink.
this is unbelievable. All right, let's go. NL Central. Right now we have the Brewers, 8-3, Pirates 9-4, Cubs 7-5, Reds 6-6, Cardinals 6-7. PC, who's won the Central?
I really like Ellie De La Cruz and the Cincinnati Reds, but I think the Chicago Cubs and Dansby Swanson out there in Wrigley is going to pull up on the NL Central and win the Central title for a while and making their way into the playoffs. So I really like Chicago's team this year. Chicago Cubs, not the White Sox. White Sox are trash, but the Cubs are pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I like the Cubs too.
Cubs. I hate the Cubs. Don't know why I hate the Cubs, but
You don't like Cody Bellinger?
I wish he was a Met. Said we got.
You don't like Dansby Swanson?
Dansby's an overrated hitter. He's good defensive player, but he's not as good as everyone thinks he is on offense. I do like the Cubs. I mean,
You like Saya Suzuki?
Suzuki's good. Eminyaga, their pitcher, I'm in love with him though. That guy's a stud. I do think the Cubs are going to win the whole thing. I think the Brewers are going to have to, step up their hitting a little bit more. They've only scored 65 runs, but they've only allowed 48, which means their pitching is doing what their pitching normally does. The Pirates are going to fall down. Their pitching's not going to do that well. The Reds' pitching is going to stink. The Cardinals, I don't know. The Cardinals' youth
I
is...
hate picking the
The
Cardinals.
Cardinals'
And
youth...
Howard's not even on here to defend them.
I'm
so
sorry,
let's just,
Howard.
not pick them up.
The youth has just got to...
He's not even here to defend
Man
them.
is funny as fuck.
The Cardinal. I think... I got the Cardinal. But, yeah...
It's been clipped. I'm not clipping again. B-Dog carries this. Hey, I appreciate the love of the comments.
Really?
Dude, the comments are popping now. I love it. Hey.
I need to see it, bro. I've been looking at everything right now, but... yeah, okay, so we got
YouTube,
Cubs.
If you're watching, AI, if you're watching, fuck you.
All right, let's go with the NL West.
We gotta go to the last one.
And then we got some surprises, and then we'll pick some MVPs and stuff like that. All right, we'll get through it. NL West, who's winning P4? Dodgers, Padres, Diamondbacks, Giants, or Rockies?
Let me double check.
He's double checking.
Oh, we got another electronical issue.
PC, you take it from here.
Diamondbacks.
I really like the Diamondbacks. The Padres are cool. The Rockies have kind of always sucked. But the Dodgers are just the Dodgers. And I guess the way baseball works is anybody can pay as long as you have enough money to be able to get it. I mean, if you've got Yamamoto and you've got the greatest player to ever grace us so far in Shohei Ohtani, okay, then if you don't even like those guys, they've got a guy named Mookie Betts, another guy named Freddie Freeman, another guy named Max Muncy, you got Tyler Glasgow as well. On the
How about Will
James
Smith
Paxton.
behind the plate?
Will Smith behind the plate, absolute baller, okay? I don't like the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers are my least favorite team in there in baseball, almost by the Yankees. The Yankees are probably number one, but the Dodgers I don't like. But when there's no salary cap and you got so much money in California because everything is so expensive over there, you can pay your way to win yourself a playoff spot. Now, they choke in the playoffs every year. I think they're going to win the NL West, but I do not think they are going to win the World Series because they're going to choke again.
The P4, are the Dodgers winning the NL West?
I mean, they probably will, but I don't think they're going to do much in the playoffs.
That's what-
They're going to
that's-
have a
yeah.
crazy record.
I believe they're going to probably win close to 120 games. That's a
Really?
pretty
You think
heavy
they beat
take.
you think they beat the record? Hey, Mariners fans, in the comments, what is the record for most wins in the regular season? Let's see. Does anyone comment?
It was the Mariners. I forgot
Mariners
about
fans,
that.
what's the record for most 116 wins. Who has? It's
I
most
think the
ever.
Dodgers can
Who has?
absolutely beat. I think the Dodgers are kind of on pace to beat that.
Who's the
right?
Mariners? They have a banner.
Yeah, because they don't have a banner for a World Series.
And
Hey, they have
never,
a couple AL West titles.
They'll
Shout
never
out
have
Mariners
a.
fans.
They'll never have.
Sponsor us.
We love the Mariners.
Okay. I think the Dodgers are absolutely gonna win the NL West, but like P4 said, I've seen what Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman do in the postseason. They suck. Now I will say it will be exciting to
Sure,
see.
you don't want the Rockies. Rockies are still there.
Rockies are
back
great,
on me.
man.
The Rockies are 3-10 right now.
Yeah, but the baseball field's like so high in the air. and
I don't
the ball goes
even.
farther.
I forgot the Rockies exist. When I look at scores, I think my eyes like forget to look at the Rockies score because it's always
Not
an
as
L.
bad as the White Sox.
The White Sox are pretty garbage, but the White Sox have been they lost Robert, they lost Moncada, they lost a ton of guys. Yeah, the Dodgers. I would like to see Shohei Ohtani in the playoffs. I want the Diamondbacks to win it all, but man, the metrics that they have right now are just kind of stinky. And normally I look at teams that have fantastic metrics at the beginning of the season to kind of like show their improvement. And the Diamondbacks just don't really have anything that special going on. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Diamondbacks, fought their way back. All right, that's our picks for the division winners. Let's go on to MLB surprises and who we're going to pick for our MVPs. Who's our home run leaders? What are we going to do there? I think these are pretty easy to pick. PC, you go first. Biggest surprise in MLB right now. And I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, because there's kind of only one team to kind of talk about, and that is the Kansas City Royals. Being one of the best teams in baseball right now, I really don't think that it's going to hold out. K-Stel has a lot more faith in this team than I have, but I still think they're going to lose about probably 80 to 90 games, more than likely. But hopefully that's wrong. Hopefully that I'm completely off, but I think the surprise is how good the Royals have started this season. That's my biggest surprise of the season so far.
P4, what's your biggest surprise? Anything you notice that, stands out right now? Yeah?
Maybe Francisco Lindor's slow start, but he kind of, I don't know. Brandon Nimmo's slow start. That one's rough.
Yeah.
Nemo's interesting.
Yeah, this is all going to be Met related, everything I say. I was trying to think, because really the Mets have been playing just about how I thought they would. Sean Manaea being that good, maybe? Fuck, he was crazy. Nimmo's not had a bad year, but... Alvarez started hot. We knew that. I'm glad that Brett Beatty, it's not surprising to me, maybe surprising to some Met fans. Frank the Tank hates Brett Beatty. Brett Beatty's my fucking savior, dude. He's going to be David Wright 2.0. He had a great catch today.
Wow.
Yes, 100%. Clip it.
Oh, my.
Yeah, but we'll see. Jose Budo. Diaz hasn't pitched a whole bunch this year, but
It's all about the Mets, baby.
yeah, Mets are good.
The Mets are
Continue.
5-7.
What was the next question?
No, I was going to go with my surprise. It's pretty quick. The Boston Red Sox having the best starting rotation in baseball. It makes no sense because everyone thought the starting rotation was going to stink. They lead right now in ERA at 2.08, not 2.8. And right behind them is, the Kansas City Royals. Cool. All right, let's go on to our MVPs. AL MVP, P4. Who's winning the AL MVP at the end of the season?
If the M's make the playoffs, I think Julio has a chance.
Julio's a pretty good pick.
Let's see. AL. Yankees. If the Yankees have a good regular season, Aaron Judge, Juan Soto. Juan Soto might be a Met next year, so that'd be exciting. I know you two are chomping at the bit.
I'm not
Do
picking Bobby Wood
yours.
Jr. I'm not picking Bobby Wood Jr. Kyle probably is, but I'm not.
If the Rangers hold on, yeah, because the Angels. If the Angels make the playoffs, probly Mike Trout. It's a good one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
Next
Mike
person.
Trout will win. There's no question. PC, what's your AL MVP?
I really think I know they're off to a slow start right now, but I think if Toronto does really, really well this year and they make the playoffs and get really hot, I think Vlad could maybe win it. I also really like Adolis Garcia for the Rangers or Corey Seager if they make the playoffs with like the number 1 seed out of the AL. Could be really good picks, but I also do like Julio. But I think if I'm going to pick one guy, I think I'm going to pick Corey Seager from the Texas Rangers.
It's not a bad pick.
Be the number 1 seed out of the AL.
Yeah, it's not awful. Hopefully he stays healthy. I got two picks. Mine is my first one's Adley Rutschman. That guy, he's the best at bat player I've seen. Every time he's at the plate, it just feels like he's going to get on base every time. And of course, number 2 is Bobby Witt Jr. His metrics are better than I've ever seen a player in a long time since Mike Trout. He is insane. His average exit velocity is over 103. That doesn't happen a lot. That's a Mike Trout stat.
Yeah.
So I'm not just saying it because I'm a Royals fan. The stats are out there right now. If Bobby Witt Jr. is going to continue what he's doing right now and play the defense that he plays at shortstop, and steals bases,
12 games into the season.
I think. What do you mean? We're talking right now. I think, and he had a good shot even before the season started. He's a 5-tool player, and he's a stud. And if the Royals make the playoffs, he absolutely will be a top 3.
That's the
MVP.
biggest what if. That's the biggest what if you've ever fucking dropped on this thing.
All right.
What are you talking about? What if?
I don't think the Royals are going to make the playoffs, but that's just because I've lost faith.
Dude,
Kyle's always
that whole division is up for grabs. All right.
Oh, Jose Ramirez.
We'll see. They don't have Shane Bieber anymore. Shane Bieber's not in the rotation.
I don't know. I'm not saying it's not. I will go as far as it's not impossible, but the Royals have to show me something other than in April.
Yeah, because that makes sense because they've been known to play bad in April though. They've been known to play bad in April. So, I just wanted the Royals to float. All right, let's move on to the NL MVP.
No, real quick.
Oh no.
1991. Orioles went 67-95. They were the worst in the AL East. Cal Ripken Jr. won MVP.
Oh wow, that's kind of crazy.
That was also because his name is Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Bobby Witt Jr. Give me a Bobby Witt Jr. slash line.
For like a season?
Yeah. You guys go 67-95. What?
Oh, what does he have to hit? He's got to hit at over 300.
If you guys go 67-95.
He's got to hit
like 3.
Yeah, he's got to hit like over 300. He's got to have 40 home runs, like 50 stolen bases. His on-base percentage has got to be.
Almost lose 100 games. He's gonna go off.
Well, no, you're asking me what do you think he's gonna do if we go 100 games.
No, I said 67 wins and 95 losses.
What's Bobby's stat line going to be?
Yeah. If he had the same record as Cal Ripken Jr., what would be his stat line? Because Cal Ripken won the MVP with 95 losses.
Well,
if
Bobby,
you guys had 95 losses,
Bobby's stat line.
Would he win MVP if you had 95 losses?
With the stat line, Bobby last year.
Because Bobby had to be. I mean, like, Cal Ripken was just a different player. And, like, the stats line up basis of Cal Ripken. Bobby Witt would. The reason he would win MVP is because they all went off and he led the team to be able to be really good. But that's a big what if. Because that hasn't happened since 15.
They don't give MVPs to people whose teams are garbage anymore. Like just doesn't happen.
A-Rod won it when being fourth, 91 losses.
He was on steroids. He was on steroids. Steroids.
A-Rod's a baller, dude.
He is a baller.
Steroids.
Larry Walker. Shout out Rockies.
All right, who's the NL MVP? Who's taking that home? PC. NL MVP.
I'm gonna go with Shohei Ohtani because he's the greatest baseball player of our generation to watch. And yeah, it's the easy pick, but why would you go anything else? Like, I think they're gonna win 115 games, and he's gonna do. If you really want me to spice it up, I'll pick Dansby Swanson for the Cubs because I think the Cubs are gonna be very good this year.
Dansby Swanson?
Yep. You heard it here now.
Oh
Dansby
my.
Swanson.
P4, who's winning the NL MVP?
He's hitting 268. I know that's not good. Thank you.
Yeah, in the beginning of the
Fucking Brett
season.
Beatty's batting like 390.
I was gonna say,
right
yeah.
now.
He's only got 11 strikeouts.
Brett Beatty is batting 325 with
Dansby Swanson.
2 home runs, 8 RBIs. I think Nimmo had a triple today. If Francisco Lindor breaks like all the catcher records, Francisco Alvarez. If he breaks all the catcher records, that would be very.
Like
it would
what?
make me very
What
happy to
record?
see him.
What record is
Like
he going to be?
all the batting.
He's not going to
all
have
the
48
records
home
single
runs.
season.
He's not going to have 48 home runs.
Is that how many douchebag had? That
Yeah,
one year?
it is how many he had.
Goofball.
I'm
like
picking
it,
Mookie Betts. That's an easy pick. Mookie's been on fire.
Yeah, Mookie's gonna be playing in the field. I will say.
If
I
Mookie-
get you
I was gonna say-
logic there, PC, but that's rough. Saying Ohtani because he's not even doing half of his
He's
job.
just a
That'd be
DH.
crazy.
Like-
And he's going through this thing. They don't give yes, good point, Kyle. They don't give DHs, and he's going through this like betting thing. You really think they're gonna give him the MVP? Put the spot
Nah, I
on
guess
him
that's
this
true.
offseason?
And he's not pitching.
Mookie
I
would
think
be good. Freddie Freeman could be another guy though that could win.
I think Alvarez is a better DH. I guess if you want to say that.
Francisco?
No, Yordan Alvarez
Oh
Yeah, but the-
for the Houston, but Houston
I like
stinks right
Francisco
now.
Alvarez. I think he's.
I think Mookie Betts in the field. That's huge. I think that's P4 said it. That's a huge. And if he plays good defense in the field, which he hasn't really been playing that great of defense, just because he's starting to play shortstop and second base. It's not easy. Mookie's got the best on base percentage. His on base percentage is in the 500s. That is silly. That's silly. Mookie Betts. I did have Corbin Carroll on there, but Corbin's kind of been stinking right now. But I wouldn't be
Yeah, he's
surprised.
hitting
he won't win MVP after
224.
winning Rookie of the Year.
Oh, dude,
He's in a sophomore slump, bro.
yeah. I guess you're right. Okay, let's go AL Cy Young. This is gonna be tough because pitchers are dying left and right. My Cy
it's
Young
like
pitcher is crazy.
It's gonna be somewhere weird like Robbie Ray or something.
Yeah,
gonna be
it's-
something goofy.
It's always a goofy pitcher that's just showing up. Right now, Glass, no.
What about Nestor Cortez?
No.
No.
Nestor Cortez is not winning. Let's go to wins. I don't know. I had Cole Reagan's winning it. But I said if Cole Reagan's arm didn't explode, he'll win it. But that's just because every pitch he has is a crazy metric. But I would think right now, for the AL, oh, man. It's
Cody
tough.
Bradford.
Yeah,
No,
Brad-
Evaldi.
You think Evaldi's going to do it?
He's doing okay. I mean, he's 1-0. 19 Ks on the year.
I think it's going to be a pitcher from the Guardians. Logan Allen. Yeah, that guy's a stud.
I'm going with Nathan Evaldi. Clip it. AL Cy Young.
Nathan Evaldi, AL Cy Young. I'm going Logan Allen from the Cleveland Guardians, and that's if Cleveland, puts together a strong
You didn't
performance.
pick Brady Singer. It's pretty shocking.
Brady doesn't have the stuff to be like I'm looking at guys that have like 5 pitch arsenals and that are pitching at a high leverage. Kodai Senga, if he puts together a good.
He's not going to win it this year. He's going to be out for probably the whole season.
He said May is when he's returning, right?
Eligible? No, that's when he's eligible.
Man.
May 27th. My birthday.
Oh.
Shout out.
Yeah, I'm going Logan Allen. That guy's just a dude. P4. Who's your AL MVP? It's kind of tough to pick.
Cy Young.
Or Cy Young, my bad. Yeah. Glass.
I could see
Bradford.
Luis if the Mariners make the playoffs. Castillo's. You know what? Even if they don't, I mean, Luis Castillo is one
Gilbert.
of the best pitchers
What
in
about
the AL.
Gilbert?
No.
You don't like Gilbert? Okay. Let's go on to the NL Cy Young. I got this pick easy. Zach Wheeler from the Phillies. That dude's a stud. His arsenal's fantastic, and his swing and miss rate's just crazy. I've had him from the beginning of the season, and if the Phillies win the whole thing, it's going to be Zach Wheeler at the charge. You got Yamamoto, you got Glasnow, you got a lot of guys here. Glasnow's pitching fantastic. He's got 3 wins. His ERA is 2.25. Almost 30 strikeouts, 7 walks. That's silly. I mean, there's a lot of dudes out there that you. Was it Corbin Burns from the Baltimore Orioles? He's just been stinking it. The Royals hit off of him, and that's when that's the tricky part. Is what are we doing? What are we doing here?
That's Zach Wheeler right there.
I know, but he's on the Phillies now.
I know. Steven Matz, he's on the Cardinals. Jacob deGrom, he's on World Series champions, Texas Rangers. Noah Syndergaard, I don't know where he is. Matt Harvey, he's in Italy. He's hanging out.
All right.
Let's see, where's the picture?
PC, who's your NL Cy Young? Who's it going to be?
I like from the Milwaukee Brewers, Colin Rea.
Really?
Wow.
That's who my pick is. Okay. He's 2-0 right now, right? He's averaging about 4K, so not great, but he gets a lot of ground balls. Okay, 2 wins already under the bag. 11 innings pitched. Okay, has allowed 12 hits, which is a little bit of concern, but only 2 runs, so not too bad for 2 starts. So that is going to be my guy. I think he's going to settle in really nicely for the Brewers and be our NL Cy Young winner.
I'll tell you right now, what happened to Pablo Lopez? This is going back to the AL. He only got 9 strikeouts. He's for the Twins. Twins guy. I like him. All right, P4, who's your AL Cy Young? And it better not be Sean Manaea. It better not be Sean. Are you picking Sean Manaea? Okay.
Might as well.
Sean
He's a
Manaea,
baller, dude.
P4 is NL Cy Young winner.
He's pitching like crazy right now. Let's look at it. He has a .6 WAR, leading the Mets. He has a .82 ERA. 2 games started.
I mean, he's pitched 11 innings.
11 innings.
So 2 games.
14 strikeouts. Whip is .727.
It's not bad. Not bad at
Absolutely
all.
insane. Did he get any wins?
2 wins. Right?
Okay, so he's 2. No,
Wait, no, go up. Yeah, 2 wins.
Training.
Games.
1 win.
1 win. No losses, though.
Well, yeah, it was a point. He has how many?
You never know. You can give up 1 run and then you lose. But
All right, well, it looks
1 run in 14 innings.
yeah.
it's all about the Mets.
It's all about the Mets, isn't it?
So we could do this one last segment if you fellas want to, or if you guys want to leave this one for the next one. What's your kind of status wise? What you guys thinking here?
What's our next one? NFL draft.
It's the NFL draft. We could postpone that to our next live stream, make a big one about it closer to the draft.
does
Or
the
we can do it
comments
now.
say?
Doesn't matter. It's up
What
to
do
you.
the comments
It's up
say?
to- it's
What
up
do
to
the comments
fellas.
say?
Comments like us keep going, or to
Are
pick
you
it up
sick
at
of
any
us?
time.
We got one viewer.
That's what mine says too.
We got the 20. Heck yeah.
20 subs?
20 total views.
Oh.
We have like nobody watching, so it's all good though.
Has Nick Air gone?
Live.
Where's Nick Air gone?
The
Yeah,
first live chat has been phenomenal.
Thanks, fellas.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, let's go. Let's get. the
Yeah, I just want
NFL
to.
draft.
We'll leave it going a little. We'll leave it on a little bit of a cliffhanger about who we think's going to do the NFL draft. I also say we do a live pod, maybe coming soon when the NBA playoffs finally set themselves. Do like a little bracket, something like that. I don't know if P4 is going to be available for that one. He might be coming down with his sickness that the dudes have all been coming down with, but. We are going to wrap up the show here. Thank you for the guys that stuck with us through our first live stream. You know, we're just a few dudes hanging out, having a great time. As always, we're going to go back through the dudes and see their final thoughts. So first, let's go to the guy from the same state as me. K-Stout, what's your final words for the people?
UFC 300. It's going to be exciting. The Mets stink. Frank was right. The Royals are the best. They're winning the World Series. Will Smith's on the team. That's why.
Great thoughts by Mr. K-Stout as always. And then, of course, the main man from way out west, P4. What's your final words for the fellas out there?
I want to clarify and make sure that all of you realize that I realize that Kyle talks in bullet points.
Dude, it's like he's writing it off.
I'm actually
I
not.
can't.
Mets bad, Royals good, Patrick Mahomes, Rishi Rice not guilty. Like a shopping list.
All right, we gotta cut this before we
Hey,
get
love you,
canceled.
folks. Love
We
you,
love you
folks.
guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Hey, like, subscribe. See you guys next time.
Peace.